The Kennicotts were one family that lived in the year of early pioneers. To be exact, the year was 1856. This is a picture of what the Kennicotts' house looked like. This house was remodeled to resemble the Kennicotts' home. This is a picture timeline of mostly Robert Kennicott's events. This is a picture of Robert Kennicott. He was very sickly as a child. He rarely went to school, so he got a tutor. His dad was a doctor, which came in handy. Robert's mom was always home and did most of the housekeeping. Each child always obeyed their parents and completed each chore. Robert's lab. Robert Kennicott loved to investigate on different animals. Robert was one of the first naturalists of his time. His lab is filled with air, insects, snakes, and much more. Thankfully, they're all dead. As many of you know, we can just go to the store and buy butter. The pioneers had to make their own butter. Ingredients consist of heavy whipped cream. This is a modernized tool to churn butter. The pioneers even used to sing a little song to go with it. Here's a video of people singing a song while they churn butter. Come, butter, come, come, butter, come. Maya's at the garden gate waiting for her butter cake. Come, butter, come, come, butter, come. Maya's at the garden gate waiting for her butter cake. Pioneers always made their own meals. Cooking was one of the chores the children had to fulfill. Unlike nowadays when we just turn on the sink, pioneers had to pump their water. They also had stoves that were powered by burning oil. To see if the temperature was right, you would stick your hand in. If you could keep it in for 5 seconds, no more no less, it was 350 degrees Fahrenheit. This was a tool for making applesauce in 1856. Unlike the music we have now, CDs, tapes, etc., the pioneers entertained themselves with each other and each other's instruments. This is a video of a male cook entertaining his guests with his harmonica.
Get hanging. Okay.
Hurrah! Hurrah! One of the pioneers' jobs was a blacksmith. In this video, there's a blacksmith named Mr. Adam.
Tighten up that end first because that end's not spinning, and that's good. But we want to keep moving the spin down the road. There you go. Very good. That's some good speed there. because that is not spinning. And that's good, but we want...
Blacksmiths make the tools pioneers needed or wanted for a certain amount of money. Blacksmith jobs consist of hard work, splinters, rats, hands, and blisters. Pioneers made lanterns out of tin. They would place a candle in the lantern and use it to guide them to the bathroom. Back then, bathrooms, or should I say necessaries, were dug into the ground. It would be pretty bad if you fell into one of those. Some pioneers decorated their lanterns. All they needed was a sketch, a hammer, and a nail. In pioneer times, they made their candles by hand. You would take a piece of rope and tie it to a wooden stick. You'd dip it in hot wax and then cold water. Once this process was done multiple times, you could have a candle that is pretty thick. Pioneer women would weave daily. They made clothes for the family, blankets for the animals, and really gross cloth to wipe your booty with. No pun intended. There would be a big machine made of wood that you used to weave. Pioneers used cloth for many things, even money.